Do you think I should get Dad a framed picture of his mugshot? Has he got one?
Oh, hey, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. But it's only showing that screen. Why? Oh, because it's delayed. That's right. All right. Whew. So, that was an adventure. This isn't going to look the greatest. I'm not tech savvy. Um.
Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't bring Craig in today. Sorry guys. This is just going up on YouTube. I don't have enough time to sit and learn all the stuff that I need to learn. So we're just gonna go with this for now. How's that sound? It'd be easier if I had two screens. So Zach, you're gonna have to do we won't do the spreadsheet right now. We can wait because I don't know. Cam doesn't have his pick in yet.
Oh, all right.
So we're just gonna maybe leave him out
go
on
through the game.
Well, I was just gonna say
We'll
we could
post
just.
everything on Twitter. So
What's that? No, Cam hasn't sent in his picks. I don't know who he's picking.
yeah,
Indiana or Notre Dame.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah.
I know. Calm down.
And
You calm
welcome.
down.
Okay, and welcome back to the Dinkytown Sports Podcast, run by two dumb guys here. We're very tech illiterate, so Christian, enjoy the chaos that is going to be this show tonight because I can't click on the spreadsheet because I'm pretty much screen sharing into YouTube. So this is what they're going to see. Anyways, Zach, I'm just going to pull up ESPN on my phone to look at all the lines, because that's just how I'm going to have to do it tonight. We're just going to hop right into it. Welcome back to the. I already said that. I'm doing fantastic tonight. I'm leaving this up because it's going to be hilarious. So, Zach, Indiana, Notre Dame. Who do you got? We got to do this one right away because they're starting in a minute.
Yes. I'm gonna make it sweet and simple. Give me Indiana money line.
Okay, I'm going to take Indiana. The line changed. We're going to go with the line that I sent Christian. I'm going to take Indiana plus 7 here.
Indiana plus 7.
Yeah, the line went down half a point. It's minus 6.5 now. But I'm going to take. We're going to go with what I sent Christian. So, yeah, I'm going to take Indiana plus 7. It could be just the Homer Big Ten thing. I think Indiana's going to have a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Notre Dame has tendency to choke in big games. So that's pretty much my reasoning behind it. I think Rourke is a good quarterback. Personally, I'm hoping for a really good game or an Indiana blowout. So
that is what I would like to see as well.
Yes. So, yeah, I can't wait to have Christian back on the editing side of this because I'm never, I unless he like sits down and walks me through it, I'm not doing this again. So, all right, Zach, we got that one out of the way. We had to make that one short and sweet because of the fact they have started now. Technically, it's 7:01.
Yes. They never started on time, but
Yeah, but we wanted to get that in there before the game started. Now we can take a little bit longer on our picks. We can actually talk about these teams. We're going to go here tomorrow on TNT and HBO Max, I guess, is SMU at Penn State. Zach, I already know what you're going to pick in this game. So the line is Penn State minus 9. The over-under is 52.5, and the money line SMU is plus 280 in the money line. Zach, who do you got in this one? Hold on. Let me guess. Penn State minus 9.
Since you said it, I'm going to take Penn State minus 9. I think SMU is good, but Penn State is coming out with a chip on the shoulder as well, saying that James Franklin can't win the big ones, which, I mean, so far he hasn't been able to, but I think that's going to change. I don't think this is going to be too much of a close game. I think Penn State is a top 5 team. SMU is not.
Mm-hmm.
So, taking PSU minus 9. Easy dub.
Yeah. You're taking PSU minus 9, huh?
That is what I just said.
Well, God, if SMU would have beat Clemson, I'd feel a lot better about this. Because SMU, I think, is a good team. Penn State tends to play close games. I'm going to get in the argument. I think they're overrated still. They haven't won. When's the last time they won a big game? When's the last time they beat a top 5 team? And they typically play close games this year. So I'm actually going to take SMU +9 here. I think even if SMU doesn't win this game, I think it's going to be close because that's just how Penn State rolls. So I don't think it's going to be a 2-possession game.
Very scary on my end, I'm not going to lie. I really wanted to take the SMU +9, but I think I got to go with my gut here and keep the Penn State train going.
Yeah, but like I said, it's just even you say they're a good team, but even if you do, you have to admit most of their games this year have been extremely close.
Yeah, no, I know.
So that's why I'm going with this line here. I can't wait for Christian to see this and give me a hard time about how ugly this looks, but
Yeah, ugly doesn't matter.
What do you do, man?
Whoever gets the job done.
Yeah, for sure. Zach, what's your biggest fear for Penn State in this game?
My biggest fear would be Tyler Warren getting hurt. I think that's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
That man is the best offensive player in college football,
yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But get him involved. If they keep him involved throughout
mm-hmm.
the entire game and not just the second half, I think they'll beat SMU by a good amount. But if they don't keep him involved, that's when it's going to get scary for Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do not function well if they do not get him involved. It takes so much of the defense. He gets their eyes, and that opens up downfield passing for Drew Aller and opens up run lanes for Singleton.
Yeah. For me, just because we're talking the upset here, my biggest fear for Penn State would be SMU has a good offense. My biggest fear is that Penn State's offense won't be able to keep up with their offense. Because, we bring up the Gopher game. Our offense is hit or miss, but they had a hard time keeping up with the Gophers in that game. I disagreed with.
Don't discredit us.
I'm not discrediting the Gophers. I'm saying we're streaky. Because if you look at, the Rutgers game, the Iowa game, we've had some stinkers offensively. It happens. Yeah, so Penn State, definitely don't take SMU lightly. SMU, I think, could win this game. I think it's going to be closer than the line says, personally. Now, I give Penn State, if I had to choose, straight up, I'd give Penn State the edge because they're in Happy Valley. So
it's a hard place to play.
Yeah, it is. So that's my feelings on this game. The over-under is 52.5, and we don't have anybody else's picks because the spreadsheet didn't get done. I work overnights. I worked a 12-hour last night. I got another 12-hour tonight. So crap happens. We'll get that out to you on Twitter tomorrow.
Before the game starts.
Yeah, before the game start. We'll get it out on Twitter tomorrow morning.
Or we'll send it out after with all the right picks, but you'll never know.
Yeah, and Cam's not picking the first game because he hasn't got back to us, and he might not have service because he's up in the mountains.
He's coming home. Yeah,
he's in the mountains right now, so we might not hear from him for this game. So we'll just have to roll with that, I guess. That was a mess up on my part, so we'll figure it out. As you can tell, we're not great at this sometimes, especially when we lose the regulator. Christian. He's the glue. So
he's a tech savvy guy. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
that's all we use him for.
And you know what? To be fair, most podcasts that I watch with multiple people, there's one tech savvy person, and the other people are just there. So
I'm just here to make fun of people and argue.
Yes.
That's all I need.
All right. Up next, we got Clemson at Texas, the 12-5 game. Texas is favored by 13. The over-under is set at 50.5. I'll go first on this one. I'm going Texas minus 13. I don't like Clemson. I don't. I know they beat SMU. in the conference championship, but Clemson got absolutely shellacked by Georgia. And yes, that was the beginning of the year, but Clemson since then still didn't impress me. Texas, they've had, their 2 losses, but they were both to Georgia, and they're both really good game. Well, the second game was a really game. The second game was a really good game. That was more like the game I thought we were going to see the first time. So I'm going to take Texas minus 13 here. Zach, who do you got in this one?
This is a struggle for me. Looking at both teams, last 5, both teams play close for the most part. It's this 13 here is not out of reach. I mean, Texas really hasn't. Their offense is kind of struggling recently, and I think Clemson's hitting its stride a little bit. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't think they're that good of a team. They're number 12 for a reason. But I think it's going to be a close game just as the offensive struggles on both sides. So I'm going to take Clemson plus 13 here.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about the pop-up here. I'm just trying to see if I can get my little... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's get this back up here. So, yeah, I just left Discord, guys. Sorry. I was messing around with it. And we're back. I was trying to mess around with the screen here, and it didn't work out very well.
I see that went very, very well.
Yeah, so that's going to be on YouTube, too. That's great.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, this is a comedy show tonight, guys. Christian, if you never want me to do this again, I understand. But I'm going to actually sit down and learn.
I don't even want you to do this again.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down and learn how to do this for real next time. So, I just didn't have time, with work and stuff. So, anyways, where were we, Zach?
We just finished our picks for the Clemson-Texas game.
Who did you pick? Because I think I cut you off there.
Wow, you might have. I picked Clemson at plus 13. I think the offensive struggles are going to be very dominant in this game. So
you're not wrong. You're not just wrong. You're stupid.
Yeah, we'll see when Clemson loses by 12 and not 14.
Nah, I think Texas is going to win by 45,000. Texas by 1 million, guys. But that's the safe bet. Texas by 1 million. No.
It could be 1 billion if possible.
Yeah. No. I just don't have faith. Clemson's a good team, but they are not Texas, Ohio State, Penn State. I don't have faith in either of these 2 teams.
I have more faith. Texas hasn't played anybody either, and the only teams that they did, they lost to.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they competed with the first game they didn't, the second game they did. I'm saying I have more faith in recency bias, I guess. I know that doesn't matter in college football. But in this game, that's basically what I get to go off of because I think Clemson's not that good. Personally, talent-wise, Bama is way better than Clemson this year. Talent-wise.
We'll lose 3 games.
Christian's going to love you for that one.
It's true.
So is the social media manager. She's going to absolutely love you. And if Clemson gets absolutely trashed by Texas, dang well she's going to clip this and put it on TikTok.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. I just got to say, don't lose 3 games, 2 of them to 6-6 teams. That's not that hard of a concept.
That is a fair point, and that's the point that I brought up. And the thing is, too, we talked about this. The CFP criteria, what they're looking at, changes from year to year. So it's hard to know what they're basing their stuff off of, whether it's just the 12 best teams or if it's, who deserves it. It's neither here nor there at this point, though. Next up, and I believe this is the last game of the weekend for the CFP, and then we can get into some other stuff that we can talk about here. All right. So, we have Tennessee at Ohio State. Ohio State's favored by 7. The over-under is set at 46.5. Zach, I'm going to go first in this one because I think I made you go first a lot tonight.
Well, there's only 4 games that we did, so I wouldn't really say a lot.
Okay, well, I made you go twice, so I'm going to go twice. I'm taking Ohio State -7.
I like that pick.
Big Ten bias, baby.
Yes, sir.
I don't even need, like, I think Ohio State is the better team, but it's also Big Ten bias. I cannot choose an SEC team over a Big Ten team.
I mean,
like, it would physically make me sick.
Lamo Love, however you pronounce it.
I am Oliva?
Yeah, however you pronounce the game. He's just not that good. He's thrown 5 touchdown passes in SEC play.
Yeah, quarterback play is a big issue for me here.
Yes, I mean, I just don't think he's that good. Especially going against a really good Ohio State defense. Could possibly be one of the top 3 in the nation. But, I mean, I just don't like this kid. I haven't liked him all season. I know Christian's going to hate me for that one, but screw you.
No. See, the thing is, like, with Tennessee, it is the quarterback play. And at this stage, like, you can get by the regular season without having a great quarterback if you have great defense and a good running game. But when you go up to play, like, in the CFP, they're going to take away your run game, and they're going to dare I am Oliva to throw the ball over their heads because he hasn't been able to do it this year.
Yeah, no, he's really he's not the greatest quarterback in the world.
No.
I don't know what year he is, but he might have still time to develop. Yeah, he's a freshman this year, so he's got some time to develop. Obviously, he's going to make those freshman mistakes, and at this point in the season, that's what's going to lose you in winning games.
So I just typed in some college football news and stuff, and it's going to be a snow game for the Irish and the Hoosiers tonight. I love it. I love snow football.
Can't wait to go watch that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we're going to wrap this up here pretty quickly just because we're the only 2 here.
And there's football.
And there's
really
football on. Yeah. I wanted to do this tonight because I wanted to get Zach on. I thought Christian was flying to Minnesota a little bit later. And by later, I mean, like, late.
He's actually over Canada right now.
Yes.
Maybe not anymore, but.
Yes, he was over Canada. He wasn't even technically in American airspace anymore.
Yes, he was in Antarctica.
Hey, you know what? He should have brought his laptop. They have internet on the plane.
Yeah, I mean, that's his fault.
Yeah, we could have done the podcast while he was on the plane. That would have been hilarious.
Some people.
Yeah, some people. Pod is life, guys. Pod is life. He says that whenever somebody else is in here, so I'm saying that when he's not here. Anyways.
AKA me this last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
well, yeah. Pod is life, Zach. Sorry. Because, we make tons of money from this, so you shouldn't need a job.
Yes, and I don't play sports and go to school and work.
So there was some stuff. I forgot what it was because my brain's been mush the past couple of days from not getting a ton of sleep. There's a ruling that came out for Pavia, and they gave him another year of eligibility. How do you feel about that?
It depends on what it was for. To be honest with you, I heard of it, but I didn't know still don't know what the reasoning is.
I can really pull that up right now, actually. Pavia. Okay, so let's see here. So basically what happened was he started his career at JUCO and he received no offers coming out of high school. So he went to the New Mexico Military Institute. And after 2 years, including winning the JUCO National Championship, he transferred to New Mexico State, spent 2 seasons as a starting quarterback, going 10-5 in 2023. And then Jerry Kill left the program to go to Vanderbilt, and he followed.
So this is where I was going to bring this up actually after we got through this, but there was a court ruling or whatever. It might have been like him and like other people for junior college players like myself, getting 2 extra, like having those years at JUCO not count towards your NCAA eligibility. So like you could potentially see like 6th and 7th years regularly in college sports.
So, and this is where all this is going to start.
But the thing is, though, is like it still has like more work to do before it will be passed. I don't think it will be personally.
Well, he's allowed to play next year, so it's already done. He has another year of eligibility. That means it set the precedent that this is happening. Like, it's happening now. Whether the NCAA can, like, you know, do something like to make it better, you know, kind of like the whole NIL thing. Like, hey, we're going to force this on you and not give you any time to figure out how to do it. And then we're going to turn college football into the minor leagues. And that's basically what it turned into now at the JUCO level, because JUCO technically isn't part of the NCAA, and I think that's the case he made.
Well, here's the thing.
But he's still a college athlete for that amount of time. It should count against his eligibility.
He argued with a Tennessee court, so this will get brought up to like higher levels. So like what the ruling is right now can change still.
Was it a state court, not a federal?
It just says a court in Tennessee. I don't know if it was federal or not, but
yeah, it was federal.
I'm assuming
it was federal.
It was federal.
It was a federal court, so that's the United States ruling on it technically.
Yeah, but there still is more than one level of federal court too.
Yeah, NIL they went to one judge, and I haven't heard it go up to the Supreme Court yet, or even farther.
I'd say like it could go up to the higher court. Honestly, I hate it as a junior college athlete myself. You go the 2 years to junior colleges to play for 2 years, then play again for another 2 years. At this point, all junior college is going to be is like a
minor league
program.
System.
Yeah, it's. I don't like it at all. Hopefully this gets changed, but I guess the ruling is limited just to Pavia
for right now.
I hate, like, I really, really hate the fact that this is the case. It should never be the case.
And the other, like, big factor, I guess, is that he had no Division I offers or something, or had no college offers or something. And that's what he based his case around, is that nobody wanted me. And then they wanted me, and I'm only going to get 2 years. I'm like, I don't care. I'm sorry. Life's hard. Get a helmet.
Just be better out of high school.
Get good, or contact more people.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah, it's literally a skill issue, and that's not even a joke right now. It's a skill issue.
I'm like, as a JUCO kid myself, I don't agree with this at all. I'm like, others might. I don't. I'm not going to use the extra 2 years, even if I would get it back. So,
well, I mean,
I'm not going to school for another 3 years.
Well, luckily, you're still getting last year back, because your red shirt passed, right? Your medical red shirt.
Yeah, my medical red shirt did pass, but like
okay.
that's a little bit different than
because you had to sit out last year. Obviously, that's a better reason than, hey, I played at JUCO for 2 years. That's not Division I college football. So give me 2 more years. Sorry, Pavia.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I have no sympathy for you. I think that this sets a bad precedent, though, because the way things have been going is that this isn't going to get overturned, and it's going to apply to all JUCO athletes.
Yes, and it's just going to be very unfortunate.
College sports are being ruined as we know it.
It's not even like slowly; they're
killing it off. Yeah,
yeah, it's straight up just making it another professional league.
And you know what's going to happen, and this is what every college sport should do at this point, is do how college hockey does it. Let them,
like the juniors.
Well, they can get drafted while they're in college, but they don't have to leave college sports.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way it's been for a long time in hockey. And then if they get called up, then if they go up, that gets rid of their eligibility for college football.
Yeah. I mean,
that's just how this is going to have to work now, I guess. I don't know. That I don't want it to work that way for college football, because hockey and football are two very different sports. Football, they're going to pull up the best players immediately.
Agreed. Unlike
in hockey, where they let them sit. Basically, college is like a minor league in hockey, but it's run a lot better. This is dumb. College sports, I don't know if we're going to technically even have college sports anymore, because they're just going to be pro sports that play for a college. That's what it's turning into. I think it's stupid. I'm sure Cam and Christian probably both think it's dumb as well. But I'm not going to... Like, I know Christian thinks it's dumb because he was making jokes about it. I don't know so much about Cam. He didn't really say anything about it.
I mean, if that's the case, Cam could go to college for another 6 years. But
Wait. What about his one at Bethany? That's Division
Bethany?
3.
No, that's NCAA. So
Yeah, you can't. You don't get that year back, but you'll get 3 more. After he played 4 years in JUCO because of the COVID rules. Oh, I love that. That was hilarious. I'm not making fun of Cam. I just thought it was funny that people played 4 years at JUCO because of COVID. You never hear that. So, I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. And wait, Zach, was there any news about the Gophers or anything that came up?
I did see one of our linemen, a very good young kid, transferred out without taking a visit to Ohio State. So maybe a little bit of tampering involved there, but
yes, welcome to modern college football.
For the most part, that's about the only news I heard about the Gophers.
Also, there is one more big thing that we didn't talk about, and I can't believe I didn't think of this off the top of my head. Congratulations, Cody Lindenberg, declaring for the NFL draft. We're gonna miss you. You were a hell of a football player for us. I was really hoping he'd stick around for another year just because I'm kind of selfish that way. But good for him. Absolutely. I'm proud of him. I'm sure he'll go somewhere and play well. Look at Blake Cashman. He's killing it for the Vikings right now. So
Gophers player. We may not have a lot of draft picks, but the ones that we do send up are all pretty damn good.
And we don't talk about Devondre Campbell anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to him, but he's selfish right now.
As far as everything I've heard about it so far is that he was upset that he was backup to one of the best linebackers in the NFL. And when he got hurt and they told him to go in, he said, "Nope, I'm going home." I guess. And then he got suspended for actions detrimental to the team or something like that. So, but they're doing that because they don't want to cut him because of the salary cap or because of the contract. Because if they cut him, then they have to face all that dead cap space. So they'd rather suspend him and fine him because then they get their money back. So that was dumb. That's not very row the boatish of you. I mean, come on, guys. We all got to be rowing in the same direction here. We can't have people doing that type of stuff.
Okay, Cody, you're not funny anymore. You're trying to.
I'm really not trying at all, actually, but okay. Thank you.
You were trying way too hard.
Zach, actually. Stop. Anyways, thanks for joining us on this short, funky, low-class version of the Dinkytown Sports Podcast. Christian will be here in a couple of weeks again, I think.
Who knows?
If not, I'm going to make him record with us somehow. I will make him go to mom and dad's or make Zach go down with his laptop, and they're going to record together because, like I said, I'm not doing this again. This sucks. Actually, you know what? I might do it again just because I know how to screen share now.
No, just because I'm in.
It's not. It's literally not us talking. It is setting it up. But now that I know how to basically screen share it and then stream to YouTube, that's how we're gonna do it. It is not gonna look pretty. Christian makes it all look nice and pretty. I didn't have time to figure that out tonight. So
all right, well let's end this now.
All right,
so we can watch football.
Roll the boat, go Gophers.
I'm gonna say this just for this: roll Clones, roll Golden Flashes, go Owls for Cameron.
Roll Tide.
Oh no, he's roll Mavs now. Sorry,
he's roll Mavs. But I'm gonna say I know this will physically make you ill, so I'll say roll Tide for Christian.
Yeah, I will not say that.
But we'll see you guys here again next week. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
And the delay.
Nope, I haven't even stopped it yet. And stop.